All right, guys, welcome to episode 2 of Building Teth. So after building it in the last episode, it looks nothing like Teth at all. It looks a lot like Geonosius, but that's okay. These are kind of the parts we had on hand. Ideally, we would only have this color as the base, but I had a lot of dark orange, and I just kind of needed the base to be filled in. So we'll see how it looks. I have a lot of other colors to fill over it, so the main color you'll see is this orange. But in today's episode, we're just going to be building up the mountains a little bit more, making them look, shaping them a little bit more, and then doing some of the landscaping. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so at this point in the video, we've kind of covered a lot of the dark orange because honestly the dark orange is what's making it look so much like Geonosius. It still does, but we'll fix it, don't worry. But I have a couple ideas just to kind of like fill in areas and make it look just a little bit better. And then of course we have all of the Teth looking plates to put on this. What I'm thinking now while I'm building this is that this is going to be a series, obviously. And then later down the road, we're going to take this mock apart and build a full Geonosius mock, because I've always wanted to build one of those. And then build a separate Teth mock that just looks a little bit better than this. But for right now, I think we can salvage this a little bit. So let's continue building. Alright guys, so that is the end of episode 3. So the camera angles were a little off this episode, so I'm gonna walk through kind of what we did. So all the trees are in place now, and then we just added all of this olive green and lavender colors in. I think it turned out really well. At the start of this episode, this mock really looked like Geonosius, and now looks a lot more like Teth. And then next episode will be finishing all of the plant life and vegetation. So it'll cover up a lot more of the medium nougat and just make it look even better. I wish I had just a little bit more lavender and just a little bit more olive green, just to kind of fill in areas like behind this tree, or kind of over here in the front is missing a lot of lavender, but that's okay. And then of course one of my favorite things I built is this path. So we were trying to use our resources, and so I thought, what if we just put in a destroyed building and then a little path to it, because this isn't the monastery on Teth, it's just an area, and it's kind of inspired by the newer Bad Batch season, where they had this huge waterfall, and that wasn't on the original, like when you thought of Teth, that wasn't what it originally was. So this is kind of incorporating like a different area of Teth after all the battles, where the clones are still there patrolling, making sure there's no droid presence. And then, of course, this building has battle damage from previous battle. And then a little path walking in through the trees up to the building. And then, of course, you have this little supply depot landing pad that I will have to figure out what to do with in the next episode. And then, of course, the trees, they're looking amazing. I still need to fix this dead one a little bit, but other than that, I'm really happy with the way this mock turned out so far, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for episode 4.